Will BitMine stock recover soon? Let's analyze it together, but before that, read the disclaimer right here in the video description below and also join us to understand the most popular stocks of Wall Street. What we can see right here from the chart is this ascending triangle that was broken out, and from that particular level the downturn started like very dramatically. We're talking about like a minus 51%, which is completely insane actually. And right now the market cap is only 7.55 billion. If you compare that data with the past, they really had a market cap of 17 billion, which is insane for a stock like this that is in losses. But the new business model that they have created like a huge expectation, created huge expectations for the long term. But let's see exactly some of the reasons people thought about this stock like as a good opportunity. So one of the reasons is just the company has repositioned itself around accumulating Ethereum rather than just mining. So it recently announced acquiring 54,000 Ethereum, so that's a huge amount actually, around 173 million, bringing its holdings to 3.6 million of Ethereum, so with a huge value right now. Not right now maybe, because the problem is the crypto industry is crashing. We're talking about the Ethereum is down 50% or so, 40 something percent. Other cryptos, smaller ones, they're performing even worse. So the problem with this stock right now is its link with the crypto industry. So if the crypto industry is going down, this stock is going down as well. We saw other examples. I remember BitMINE. I remember other stocks related to the crypto industry that perform even worse than the cryptos themselves. And that's the problem. With a small market cap, a lot of volatility. This is the problem when you link the crypto industry with your stock. So that's the problematic issue right now with this one. Okay, but another positive thing that they thought, people thought about this one is like the institutional interest and backing. So some analysts initiating a buy with a US target, in dollars of 90. That implying that around 200% from current levels per one report. So it didn't come into reality, but they thought that at the time. And also tailwinds in crypto and treasury strategy narrative. Remember that that there was like a good overall view of the crypto industry by the government, the US government. So that created like a huge expectation that these stocks could perform really well in the future. At least the same story applies for defense stocks, or government related stocks with guns and so on and so forth. So with that industry, all these stocks as Palantir, they perform really well. But the crypto industry is completely a different story. So right now it's not performing well. It's not the same as the defense industry. Anyway, so a strong recent stock performance. Remember, guys, what happened at the beginning right here? It was like an incredible expectation that the stock could make new highs again and again and again. But then the correction followed. This is very normal, especially with a small cap stock. A lot of volatility. This triangle still was a very good one. Because as long as it was there, the uptrend was active. So when there was like a huge breakout right here, this is when things started to change. And remember, guys, as long as Ethereum and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies continue to crash, this stock will continue to crash, and it could even go back to $4 if this continues. Because right now, if you compare that, the crypto industry is just a correction. Because if we see a supermarket crash, and we're gonna go just for a second, and we're gonna see, for instance, Ethereum. Look at what happened in the past. If we see some like a severe correction like this one that we saw back in 2021, that one was a correction of 80%. Right now we're suffering just a correction of 40 something. So if that trend continues, we could see this stock going even deeper. We could experience like a huge crash back to $4 dramatically. So anyway, what do you think about this stock? Do you think it's a good one for the long term? Do you think it's better to wait and see what's gonna happen with the crypto industry? Leave your comments below in the video description. And we're gonna also go to the forecast, because if this is my opinion, But there is one analyst, I don't know who the person is, but this analyst thinks the stock should go up more than 78% for current levels. And that's a different story. The problem is like we only have one analyst covering this stock. I would prefer like at least 10, to see an average of the opinions. And then we have the EPS forecast of minus 0.10 for the last quarter of 2025. And the thing here is like at least the last reported earnings was very close to the estimate. If that happens, we're gonna see a negative net income, which is not good, but not as worse as one may thought. Still, we're gonna have to wait and see until the fiscal year ends, and then they will release the earnings and we'll see the truth behind it. But the crypto industry, as you know, guys, is crashing. If this continues until the end of the year, this all probably is gonna impact the financial results of the company as well. So apart from that, guys, thank you very much. See you in the next video.